Hello aviation followers, welcome to our first ever VATSIM live from Frankfurt to Munich with the Airbus A320neo. This flight will be operated by Lufthansa. First up, we have to start up the aircraft. Battery 1, battery 2 is now on. We need to go to call the ground power unit. Waiting for the SIM bridge to connect. SIM bridge is connected, so we now open the external power. External power is on. Now that the self-test is complete, we should align the IRS 1 nav, IRS 3 nav, nav. Open the crew oxygen supply unit. We should arm the emergency exit signs. Set the no smoking to auto. And then we should focus on our MC. First up, we have to request our flight plan from SimBrief. Flight plan is inserted. Then we have to calculate our takeoff speeds. We will use TOGA, runway 25 center. It's estimated. So 139, 139, 139. The V1 is 139, 139. We will use flaps 1 for the takeoff. The fuel predictions are set. Also the fuel. So we could now start the boarding. £7,000 for the FLP, and we should start our boarding. Then we have to connect to our delivery. Delivery is not available, so we connect to ground to receive our ground clearance.
Station Mike, here to destination Geneva, Aneki to Lima departure, flight plan route, Frankfurt sit altitude 4000 feet, squawk 1000.
Delta Echo Frankfurt Papa Alpha, Sierra 23 Romeo, Sierra 28, Sierra.
Swiss Niner Tango Vector, we are clear to Geneva via Aniki to Lima, departure runway 18 to be confirmed, and initially climb flight level for correction altitude 4000 feet with squawk 1000. Swiss Niner Tango Vector.
Swiss Niner Tango Victor, read back correct. Delta und Delta Fox Alpha, correct.
Approach 12 Alpha, request taxi to runway 07 Central.
Ryanair 45 Alpha Zulu, taxi to holding point runway 25 center via Lima, Lima 3.
Lima 3.
Good evening, Tower, Korean 537 Heavy Island 25
we
left.
are going to request our ground clearance.
Korean Air 537, Frankfurt Tower, hello.
Lufthansa 2208, stand Charlie 11, requesting IFR clearance to Autopen Zulu.
Lufthansa 2208, Frankfurt Tower, hello, no flight plan received.
Delta 2208, stand by.
Correction, Lufthansa for Alpha, cross runway 25 center, taxi stand Alpha 1 via Lima, November 5.
Crossing 25 center to stand Alpha 1 via Lima and November 5, Lufthansa 0 for Alpha.
And Lufthansa 2208, do you have my flight plan now?
Lufthansa 2208, negative.
Frankfurt ground, Lufthansa 4 to CC2, requested bridge.
Let's set up our FCU.
Lufthansa 4332, start up pushback approved, area 1.
20 nav. Control ADF number 2. Let's set our QNH, which is
Second, your cross
982.
1015.
India 982,
10:15 is
start up
set.
pushback approved, facing west, blue line.
We should lock our door and enable to
Facing
do
left,
auto,
blue line, start up approved,
all,
India 982.
and TARA.
G5, please requesting taxi.
Now waiting for it to clear so we can request our ground clearance.
6 advise able to depart from runway 18 intersection Sierra.
Runway 25 center.
ECH Yankee, confirm ready for taxi.
Yes, Lufthansa Yankee, requesting.
First Korean Air 537 with variable 9 knots, gusting 2 knots, runway 25 left, clear to end.
Quarter 25 left and after landing we will take you to the left, Coronary Flight 37.
Speedbird 362, taxi by Mike, Mike 8, hold at car holding point, runway 25 center.
Taxi Mike and Mike 8, Speedbird 362.
Sir 8 Yankee Yankee, taxi via November, November 1, hold shot of Lima.
November 1, hold shot of Lima, Lufthansa 18K.
Lufthansa 103 Tower Hello, requesting clearance delivery I5 to Munich, ready to copy. Type A320neo.
Lufthansa 1123, Frankfurt Tower, hello, information Mike, clear to destination Munich, Sydney 7 Sierra departure, flight plan route, climb via SIT, altitude 4000 feet, squawk 1000.
Lufthansa 123 clear to Munich via CND 7 Sierra departure, flight plan route, climb via SIT to flight level 4000 feet, squawk 1000.
Lufthansa 1123, read my correct.
Lufthansa 78 Juliet, request X.
Lufthansa 72 Juliet, taxi to holding point runway 18 via November 7 and November.
Taxi point runway 18 via November 7, November, Lufthansa 72 Juliet.
So we got cleared for Munich via runway 18,
taxi left on Romeo, hold shot of Sierra 11.
runway
Left
18,
on Romeo, hold shot Sierra 11,
Sandy 7 Sierra departure. Let's check the boarding. 1 minute and 33 seconds until it's full.
Ryanair 45 Alpha
Let's
Zulu,
request our weather.
2 knots, runway 25 center, clear for takeoff.
Weather request, send. Waiting for the text to receive.
Frankfurt ground, hello again, dinner for 2 numbers, car, we have information, Mike, stand Victor 130, request IFA
Let's
clearance to
print
Paris.
the paper. We also have our A cars.
Contour
Boarding is
42 November
completed.
Oscar, Frankfurt Tower, hello, clear to destination Paris, Sopa to Lima departure, flight plan route, climb via SIT, altitude 4000 feet, squawk 1000.
We are at gate Bravo 25.
Clearing 4000 feet initial D, squawk 1000 and
So let's set
departure
this up. Bravo
gonna be,
25.
2 Lima departure.
Plan tour 42 November Oscar, read back correct.
256, Griffin taxi.
EV 256 advise 8 depart from runway 18 intersection Sierra.
We are
Let's set the squawk to 1000.
EV 256, roger.
And let's set the altitude to 4000 feet.
3 minutes delay.
So now that the MCDU is completed, we will start our auxiliary power unit.
Roger.
APU master 1, 2, 3 is on, and navigation logo lights are on, and strobe lights are on. Seatbelt signs are also now on.
November 1, Lima 1.
Taxi to route 25 center by November 3, November 1, Lima 1.
Lufthansa 8 Yankee Yankee, line up runway 25
There's a
center.
view at Frankfurt with our soft scenery. Now that the iris is aligned, we will open the terrain in D.
21 knots, runway 25 center, clear for takeoff. Ryanair 45 Alpha Zulu identified.
We will open our
Designate, just
weather reader, system 1, auto, auto and auto.
Delta Foxtrot Alpha.
We will
proceed zum Abflug.
lock
Stand
our
by.
door.
Power India 982 ready for taxi.
Now that the APU is on and 2 minutes have passed, the fumes are clear, so we will start our APU bleed. APU bleed is now on.
Holding point runway 18 via November Air India.
So we are now ready for
Delta
pushback.
Foxtrot Alpha, rollen Sie zum Abflugpunkt bis 18.
We will firstly close all the doors. Jet brake disconnect.
Ryanair
We could
537,
disconnect the
taxi to
external
Victor
power.
322 via Sierra 11, Sierra 13,
External
and
power
Sierra
disconnect.
15.
Bagat's catering.
Sierra 11, Sierra 13, and
Now
Sierra
we
15,
should pin our charts from Scene Brief.
Alpha, Frankfurt Schutz.
This is the airport chart.
Delta Foxtrot Alpha, rollen Sie zum Abflugpunkt Piste 18.
And we need our departure chart, which code is 10-3 Echo 2. Shed. Cindy 7 Sierra. That's also our chart. And looking pretty good. Waiting for the cargo door to close. So we will now
Viper 362, cross runway 25 center, taxi stand Delta 8 via November 3 and November.
use our checklist. Before it's our checklist, parking brake is off, on.
Viper 362,
Let's test the
roger,
brakes.
taxi to stand Alpha 69er via November 3,
Brakes are working
November 8.
normally.
November 3, November, and November 8.
Takeoff speed and thrust are inserted. 139, 139, 139. Windows are closed, and beacon lights are on.
Boeing 747 opposite direction, joining Sierra 13. Taxi
Doors
to
are
runway
armed.
18 via Sierra 11, Romeo, Sierra 28, and Sierra.
Let's see the company message that have popped up. No weather request. It is Axe on, anti-ice off,
First Lufthansa
QNH
72 Juliet, wind variable 9 knots, gusting 2 knots, runway 18, clear for takeoff. Lufthansa 8 Yankee Yankee identified, monitor advisory 122 doesn't late, bye bye.
Lufthansa 103 requesting person staffed.
Sierra 11, Romeo,
Oh,
Sierra 28, and Sierra.
522 holding point runway 18, Sierra 11, Romeo, Sierra 28, and Sierra 246.
Lufthansa 103 requesting person staffed.
Lufthansa 1123, startup and pushback, approved, area 3.
Pushback and startup approved, area 3, Lufthansa 13.
India 982, continue taxi to holding point runway 18 by November.
Here, area 3.
India 982 via November, holding point 18. Frankfurt run in a fortune number, Oscar 10 Victor 13.
So, requesting pushback.
Was blocked. I heard Landtour 42 November Oscar behind the Air India Airbus A320neo crossing left to right on November. Startup and pushback approved, facing west, blue line.
Now we should open our fuel pumps.
Lufthansa 4332, wind variable 9 knots, gusting 2 knots, runway 25 center, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 25 center, thank you.
Verifying that beacon lights are on. Beacon lights are on.
Flight 6051, Frankfurt Tower, hello. Clear to destination Hamburg, Maroon 7 Mike departure. Flight plan route, climb via 6, flight level 70, squawk 1000.
Cleared Hamburg, Maroon 7 Mike.
We should release our parking brake.
Not flight 6051, reach correct. Lufthansa 72 Juliet identified, monitor advisory 122.
The engine are starting in the sequence. So, engine mode selector is ignition start. Engine number 2 start. Engine number 2 blade is on. Engine number 2 starting.
Clear for Göteborg via Maroon 7 Mike departure, climb via 6 flight level 70, squawk 2011.
Lufthansa 44 Tango, read back correct.
Frankfurt Tower, good, Lufthansa 76 Mike, we got the
Engine
clearance for
8%.
It is still valid.
Lufthansa
Engine is
76
10%, so we could
Mike,
start our engine number
I think
1.
it's still valid, just set your squawk.
Okay, thank you. Lufthansa 76.
Engine number 1 is on.
We have
Engine 1
engine
bleed
1
is
bird strike
on.
and it's not working.
Ryanair 45 Alpha Zulu, Roger. Just call me when you're on the approach.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Alpha an Sierra abflugbereit ist der 1-8.
Delta Fox
MC
Alpha
here
heute
is
zum Abflugpunkt bis 1-8.
correct.
Abflugpunkt ist 1-8.
So engine number 2 is on, has reached the new one. Setting the parking brake for the taco disconnect.
With minus Tango Victor. Confirm. System Alpha 1.
Will you confirm gate Alpha 21?
With minus Tango Victor.
I love camera 17. It's amazing.
Squawk 1000.
So now, engine mode selector is normal. Both engines have started. Engine number 1 reached the new one. So we should enable the clock. Also, we should turn off the beacon light, enable the taxi light, and disable the APU.
Nach dem Start fliegen Sie geradeaus. Ich rufe Ihre Rechtskurve. Wind variabel.
Now we will probably taxi via November 7. November to holding point runway 18. So flaps are on. And let's check our flight controls. Flight control check. Flight controls full up, down, neutral. Full left, full right, neutral. Flight control check complete. Time is set to 1% for the takeoff.
With 69 Golf, Frankfurt Tower, hello, number 3 for clearance. India 992, line up runway 18.
Everything is set.
Line up runway 18, Air India 982. Tower, for 32,
November 5, November to holding point runway 18. So, flaps are 1 plus slots, so requesting now the taxi IFR.
Startup and pushback approved, area 3.
Startup is approved, area 3.
Let's check the cabin condition.
Lufthansa A320 Swiss Liner Tango.
So let's enable their conditioning.
Ocean
This is
5300.
45 Alpha
Advisory
Zulu,
copy.
emergency land at runway 07 right.
Raise copy, Ocean 5300.
Ryanair 45 Alpha Zulu. Just confirm the nature of
Auto
the
brake
emergency.
is set to max. Spoilers are now armed. And takeoff
Ryanair 45 Alpha Zulu,
configuration
air
is
approach the wrong
tested.
runway direction.
After start checklist, anti-ice is off, ECAP status is checked, pitch trim is set 1%, rudder trim is neutral.
Sir, but I have bus strike, so I need to immediately land.
But with Unicom above, I can't do that. There's other aircraft landing 25 direction, and on Unicom I can't coordinate with them. So as per COC, you have to cancel your emergency or disconnect.
Okay, I will discuss.
Lufthansa 103 requesting taxi IFR.
Was blocked.
Lufthansa 103 requesting taxi IFR.
Lufthansa 1123, taxi to holding point runway 18 via November 5 and November.
Taxiing to holding point runway 18 via November 5 and November, Lufthansa 13. So November 5 and November, this is November 5 and this is November.
Now you can
Parking brake is off.
Aneki to Lima departure, flight plan route, climb at altitude 4000 feet, squawk 2102.
Taxi checklist. Flight controls are checked. Flaps are on plus slots. Reader and PWS is on and auto. Engine mode selector is normal. ECA memo shows no blue. Cabin is ready.
American 223, ready to copy clearance.
Ready for 223.
American 223, check information Mike. You cleared destination Las Vegas, Oboka for Golf departure, flight land route, climb airspeed, altitude 5,000 feet, squawk 2125.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that a little slower, please? I'm new to the area.
American 223, no problem.
November
Information Mike. Clear the destination Las Vegas.
Is on our right side.
Oboka for Golf
I love
departure,
how I don't
flight
even need
land
to look at the charts because the airport is so well modeled.
feet, squawk 2125.
Okay, I got cleared to Las Vegas, Avoca 4 departure, squawk 2125, climb by a SID, 5,000 feet for American 223.
American 223, just confirm the departure. Avoca for Golf.
Avoca 4 Golf for American 223.
American 223, read back correct. Air China 9 request push 9 knots, gusting 2 knots, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Frankfurt in Air Fortune numbers, request taxi.
First, Air China 982, wind variable 9 knots, gusting 2 knots, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Air India 982, cleared for takeoff.
Request push and start. Lufthansa 053, wind variable 9 knots, gusting 2 knots, runway 25 right, clear to land.
053, hello, runway 25 right, clear to land.
Land tour 42 November Oscar, taxi holding point runway 18 via November.
Taxi runway 18 via November, linear, November Oscar.
EC256, behind departing Airbus A320neo, full length, landed at weight runway 18 behind.
After departing aircraft, line up away, EC256.
Oh.
Lufthansa 44 Tango, request push and start.
My radar just got the lag.
Lufthansa
Sorry.
44 Tango, startup and pushback approved, area 1.
Startup and pushback approved, area 1, Lufthansa 44 Tango.
Frankfurt, Lufthansa 3 Mike Romeo.
Look at these fuel tanks.
25 Yankee. 25 right, Yankee.
Lufthansa 3 Mike Romeo.
What an amazing airport.
Monitor advisory 122.8, bye-bye.
Oh, an A340-600.
Advisory 122.8. Thank you for your service, Air India 982.
What a rare sight in Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Wind variable 9 knots, gusting 2 knots, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Sorry.
Runway clear to takeoff is 246.
With 600 Golf, advice ready to copy.
Ready to copy,
A330-300.
With 600 Golf, information Mike, clear to destination London Gatwick, Sobra to Lima departure, flight land route, climb via SID, altitude 4,000 feet, squawk 2124.
Information Mike, clear to Gatwick via Sobra to Lima departure, climb via flight plan 4000, squawk 2124. This is 600 Golf.
With 600 Golf, feedback correct.
Der Aircraft Alpha Romeo 1 3000
Delta Foxtrot Alpha, verstanden. Frequenzwechsel genehmigt. Squawk VFA, tschüss.
Squawk VFA, Frequenzwechsel genehmigt. Einen wunderschönen Tag noch, der Aircraft Foxtrot Alpha.
Northwest 6051, request push and start. First EC256, confirm your backtracking.
246.
EC256, roger. Not flight 6051, startup and pushback approved, facing west. Startup and push approved, facing west, 6051. Lufthansa 053, taxi via Papa, November 11, hold short of November.
053 Papa November 11, short of November.
Lufthansa 3 Mike Romeo, wind variable 9 knots, gusting 2 knots, runway 25 right, did land.
Runway 25 right, did land, Lufthansa 3 Mike Romeo.
Look at this EasyJet A320neo taking off. A long taxi here in Frankfurt.
Ocean 530 Zulu, ready for taxi.
Ocean 530 Zulu, taxi to holding point runway 18 via Lima.
Hotel Lima Ocean 1230 Zulu.
Frankfurt Towers with 69 Golf,
Now at the holding point, runway 18. So we should check that APU is off, beacon lights is off, takeoff lights are on, flaps 1 plus slats, auto brake is max, cabin is ready, spoilers are armed. Lining up runway 18, Lufthansa 123. Cabin is checked, lining up. Line up checklist. Takeoff runway 18. TCAS is on. Packs are both on.
Lufthansa 1123, wind variable 9 knots, gusting 2 knots, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 18, Lufthansa 123.
Lufthansa 4 for Tango, Victor, taxi.
Lufthansa 4 for Tango, taxi to holding point, runway 25 center, via November 8, Lima 3.
Taxing to holding point, runway 25 center,
Take
via
off.
November 8, Lima and Lima 3, Lufthansa 4 for Tango.
SRS. V1, road 8. Positive climber, gear is up.
Lufthansa 3 Mike Romeo, taxi via Papa, November 11, hold short of November.
Papa November 11, hold short November, Lufthansa 3 Mike Romeo.
Ocean 530 Zulu, wind variable 9 knots, gusting 2 knots, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff for 8 Ocean 530 Zulu.
Lufthansa 1123, identified, minute advisory 122.8 inches.
Monitoring advisory 122.8, Lufthansa 13, thank you, VATSIM, bye bye. Climbing to flight level 220, as it's our cruising level. Let's set 28 feet per minute. Throttle is flying. Speed.
With my Tango Victor, runway 18, taxi by November
Manage
5,
speed.
November, hold short of November 7.
Flaps can be disarmed. Sorry, spoilers.
November 5, then November 7, runway 18,
Increasing our speed. Runway lights are and nose lights off. Wheels are all closed.
Swiss Manor Tango Victor.
Swiss Manor Tango Victor, confirm hold short of November 7.
Correction, November 7 for Swiss Manor Tango Victor.
Flaps are retracted. QNH is set to standard.
Lufthansa 03, correction, Lufthansa 053, set Alpha 15, continue taxi via November 11, Lima, hold short of November 8.
So, speed check,
Get
flaps
Alpha
up.
15, taxiing via Lima and short of November 8.
Slats are up.
Last 242 November Oscar, line up runway 18.
Cruising altitude is 230.
15605, request taxi.
Not fly 6051.
Landing light remaining on until 10,000 feet.
Lima 3.
November 7, Lima 3, holding point to flight center, 15605. Lufthansa Towers, Swiss 6 Golf, they are ready for push and start, and Delta 5 Alpha.
Swiss 6 Golf, startup and pushback approved, facing west.
Facing west, Swiss 6 Golf.
For some reason I realized that the speed indicator on the live stream is broken. Apologies for that.
14 November Oscar, wind variable 9 knots, gusting 2 knots, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
So now we are above 10,000 feet, so landing lights can be retracted. Let's also contact 22.8. 122.8. No 122.8. To save a little bit of fuel, let's go direct to Cindy. No Cindy, let's go direct to Haram. Seatbelt signs can be off. Incoming crew can start the service. Lufthansa 123 climbing to flight level 230. Reaching our cruising speed. Here's our seat. Going direct to Cindy. We have a company message here. AOC menu received. So now, as we're reaching our cruising altitude, I will take a short break and be back in a few minutes. Germany. At flight level 230. We speed 29 knots or Mach 6. 69 or 700. As I see on VATSIM radar, we should start now descending to 5,000 feet. Know the heading. Let's descend via 26,000 feet per minute. Descending to altitude 5,000 feet. So now we should program our MCDU. We should enable approach phase. And then I will take a look at the arrival in Munich. The arrival runway is 26 left. And as I see on Navigraph, we have Leb 1 Delta, Lima Echo Victor Bravo 1 Delta arrival, and ILS approach runway 26. So we should program 26 left. We are descending to flight plan. Runway 26 left. We will use ILS 26 left. Here it is. Then Leb 1 Delta Rebel. Where is Leb 1 Delta Rebel? Leb 1 Delta arrival. And we will change via the Delta Mike 496. Delta Mike 4. Oh, it's Delta Mike 429er. Inserted. We can also check here on the plan page that the way the approach is correct. The frequency is inserted, so we now have to pin all the charts. We need to go to the store, and the chart number is 10-2 kilo. Apologies. 10-2 kilo. 10-2 kilo. For some reason, the code on the charts doesn't match the code on the... Oh, that's why I have set to Frankfurt, not to Munich. So we should now enable the signs. Let's set to 23 and let's descend to 7,000 feet. So we're in Frankfurt, so this is the correct one. Approach, we have ILS 26 left, ILS from localizer 26 left then, and the airport is spent. So we should contact the tower, the Munich tower. Oh, sadly there is no ATC in Munich. so we cannot have ATC unfortunately. So we will land on. Let's turn off the music. And now, using this the star, we should open the lighting as we descend below 10,000 feet. Where's the aircraft going? We should be going to Delta Mike 423. Apologies. Now we should program our arrival. We have 10:13 QNH, 10:13. Temperature is 17 degrees Celsius. The wind is 300 11 knots, so 300/11 knots. And the minimums are 750. So now I'm descending to 5,000 feet. We can also see the Munich airport from our right side. What a beautiful airport. So we should set our speed to 220 knots and we should release our air brakes to help the aircraft slow down. We should set our QNH, which is 10:13. So we should now descend to 3,000 feet to catch the localizer for the ILS runway 26. Left. Descending now to 3,000 feet. Everything is looking good. Sadly, no ETC is available. We have a company message. Is
2,500.
2,500. Checked. We should open the ILS. We should retract the speed brakes. So speed brakes are armed. Cabin is ready. Auto brake is low and flaps are flaps 1. We have a little bit of turbulence above Munich. We can close the terrain in the EDDF. We can make a perfect turn here. Terrain and ND. So we will remain 210 knots. Approach checklist is bar ref QNH 1013. Seatbelt signs are on. Minimums 750 feet. Auto brake is low. Engine mode selector is normal. So we should enable the localizer to catch the localizer and descend nicely. Autopilot is engaged, speed is 210 knots. Localizer is enabled. Waiting for the aircraft to catch the localizer. Still no EDC in Munich. So, localizer it's catched. Approach autopilot number 2. Speed is managed. We do not have any traffic in front or behind. The aircraft now catches the localizer. We should make the primary navigation display to ILS. We're a bit low, but this will shortly change. So, flaps 2. Landing gear is now down. Gear is extending. Flaps are being extended. We're pretty lightweight, so you have a pretty low approach speed.
Unit traffic, Lufthansa 5 Kilo Hotel K204 Bravo will start a pushback facing north. Munich traffic.
I will increase the speed, so we will be sure that nothing is going to happen and have a greater speed for the go round in case it's needed. Glide slope is catched. Now landing checklist. ICA memo, no blue, cabin is ready. Inoperative, but flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
One thousand.
Checked. Wheels are fully extended. 20 degrees the brakes. Preferences. We have perfectly cut to the ILS. The winds are calm, so this will be an easy landing.
$500.
500.
400. 300.
Autopilot disconnect. Hand flying the aircraft down to the runway.
200.
200. Checked. Oh.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Retard.
10. 5.
That was a pretty smooth landing. Spoilers, reverse thrust green, decel. Lufthansa 123, vacating runway 26 left. Here we are, disabling the ILS. So, welcome to Munich. Resetting the rudder trim, and now we will be flaps are being retracted, stopping at the holding point to see the instructions. So we have to taxi via Tango to entry Sierra 8 to park on stand 256. So Tango Sierra 8 Echo 2 to stand 256. Munich taxi. So here's our chart. Turning now right on Tango. What a beautiful aircraft the A320neo is. And the A320 family. Generally speaking, I believe Airbus is the best plane maker. What a beautiful aircraft. So here we are on Sierra 5. We need Sierra 8. This terminal is not for Lufthansa. Not for Star Alliance either. So we should enable our auxiliary power unit. APU is 1, 2, 3. APU starter and APU bleed is now on. Here is Sierra 8, I think. Bravo 12. Here's Sierra 8. So now to mention, this airport is not bought, it's not the payware, it's the freeware Microsoft Flight Simulator World Update, which it's great being a free airport. What's happening to the bridge? Oh no, Microsoft Flight Simulator. No way. Don't destroy the live stream, Microsoft. Lufthansa 123 taxiing to stand 256 via Echo 2. Let's see for the stand 256. This is stand. This is not 256. This is 256. Face to face with an A320neo. Company A320neo. So now no VDGS is available on this freeware airport, so we have to do it the manual way. Parking brake is set, engine number 2, engine number 1 is off. So now the airport services can be selected, so we can actually enable the external power. For some reason it's not available. Interesting. Even though the truck is coming, external power is still not available. I don't know. So, seatbelt signs are off, no smoking is off, and passengers can now deboard the aircraft safely. We had a 53-minute flight. That's a pretty good time for the distance. We should now deboard all of the passengers. Also the jetway for some reason isn't working. Oh, external power is now available, thankfully. So APU is now off. The IRS is nav off. 2, 3 off. Securing the aircraft checklist. Apologizing, parking checklist. Parking brake is on. Chokes is on. Engine are off. Wing lights are off. Fuel pumps are off. And yellow lacquer pump is off. Securing the aircraft. Oxygen is off. Emergency exit lights are off. Batteries turned off. So crew oxygen supply is off. Flying directors can remain on. ARC. Disabling the radar, the weather radar. Stand by. Jet bridge is still not working, sadly. So here we are in Munich Airport. So this 1 hour flight is completed. Thank you very, very much for everyone watching. Probably will be hosting a live tomorrow with my co-pilot Themis. Thank you very much for watching Aviation Greeks. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to see our new videos and our content. Thank you very, very much for your support and joining me on this flight and supporting me on my first ever live stream. My name is Anastasis Koutsoumparis. Thank you very much. Bye bye. See you in the next one.